Hey you guys, it's Rachel77, Rachel. Hopefully third time's a charm on this. I'm gonna start this video out by discussing somebody that I was introduced to on YouTube. His name is Rob Reno. He's really awesome, really positive. Y'all need to check him out. He'll make you laugh. He'll give you a new perspective on weight loss. He's never had the surgeries. He's hilarious. He makes me laugh. I even find myself saying the things that he says when I'm going around the house. I ain't even gonna lie, and okay. And his slogan is keeping it real, but he's got a lot of good ideas and he's very positive. One of the things he said, and I'm not quoting it verbatim, but he said weight loss starts with the mind and it ends with the body. If we get it right in our minds, then the body will play catch up, you know. But the mental aspect of it, the mental health, is the most important thing, because for long-term results, if we don't get it right with our mind, then we're going to be right back at square one, wondering what in the world happened. But anyways, check him out, Rob Reno. You won't regret it. He's hilarious. Anyways, what I'm wanting to talk about today is, let me give you a little background on me. Okay, I'm 34. I'll be 35 September 26th. I have one daughter. She's 13 years old. My house is the house that all the children go to, so it doesn't feel as if I just have one child. My first marriage, I was married to him for 9 years. We get along great now that we're divorced. We got along during our marriage. We just didn't get along during our divorce. He was not faithful in the marriage, and I decided to leave. He was okay with that. He's fine with me leaving. I mean, he had issues in the beginning, as in he didn't want me dating anybody else, but it really boiled down to he wanted to do what he wanted to do. He wanted to live a totally different life than I do. I got me and him separated. I was a substitute bus driver at the time for Caddo Parish. I am now full-time. I became full-time during that whole divorce scenario. I worked at Carter Federal Credit Union as a bank teller during my off hours from the school bus and on Saturdays. I went to school at night and worked and struggled to survive. At some point in time, I met the man that I'm married to now. I thought I'm going to go for something completely different. He's not somebody I generally would date. He's not at all unattractive, but he's just not what I would normally go after. He was 6'1", 280 something pounds. I normally dated, fit, stocky, but fit men. But I know that's horrible to say considering I'm big and want somebody to love me. But at the time, I was only about 220 pounds, which didn't make me tiny, but I was, in a pretty good place, Anyways, 4 years later, we are on the brink of divorce. I've asked for a divorce. We're still living in the same house. He stays in a different room. That's my choice. He doesn't want me to leave, but yet he doesn't want to. It's really hard. It's not even like my first one. It's just really crazy to describe, but I am not the same person I used to be. At 280 pounds, I love myself to know that I deserve to be loved 100%, and I'm just not going to put up with bullcrap. I'm getting too old, and I don't deserve it anymore. I just don't deserve it. Without sharing every little detail, one of the things I'm discussing is self-esteem, okay? How other people affected your self-esteem over the years. As for me, I had a difficult childhood. I can't imagine it because I love my mom to death. I love my dad to death. I love my stepdad. But the relationship we all have now is not what we had when I was young. My mom had low self-esteem. She lived a very difficult life when we were younger. But I don't even remember a time as a child that my mother told me that I was beautiful. Never. Whereas my daughter probably gets irritated with the fact that I think and tell her that she's absolutely beautiful, that she needs to evaluate who she chooses to be with. And I mean, as in dating in the future, not, don't get me wrong now. But, you know, have value. Value herself. Know that she's worth something. And, you know, and definitely go to college. Become somebody that you can be independent. Because, you know, financially, I always have to figure my way out. Figure out how to start over again. Because, you know, school bus drivers do not make a whole lot of money. You know, our salary is just not that big. And if I could just up and buy us a house, I'll probably be the old lady with 25 weenie dogs and no husband, because it's just easier. They're just difficult. You know, I'm the type of person that I take care of my house. I take care of my yard. I work. I take care of my child. I take care of my animals. The only thing that my husband really has ever been required to do is to go to work. Other than that, I do everything. And with that comes the desire to have a little bit of respect. If not, I could do it all myself. You know, the only hard part about that is the financial aspect, which I want her to grasp that, understand how important it is. But anyways, having not been told that you're pretty by your parents, the people that are supposed to think you're beautiful, even if you're the ugliest kid on the planet, I think it affected me really bad. I also had some bad things happen to me in my, you know, four years till probably about 8 years old, that affected me. You know, my self-esteem. Growing up, I've had, you know, plenty of boyfriends, but I've never felt valued by any of them, you know. I wonder sometimes, you know, we always want to put on a good face and say that we're okay. You know, we're okay no matter what, you know, but the truth is that it's hard. Self-esteem is part of this battle. My number one goal is health. I had started having heart palpitations, and you know, even though I was told it wasn't anything, it was really based on about my nerves. I wanted to be. It really clicked to me that I wanted to be around, to be a grandma. I wanted to be a happy, healthy grandma. But there is that aspect of not feeling beautiful. I've always been told my whole life. Of course, y'all never get to see me with makeup and hair did or anything. I'm always looking a hot mess on these videos. Almost like y'all really are my best friends and sitting in my house and I don't care what I look like. But I've always been told that I was pretty, but I need to lose weight. All my life. My stepdad was real hard on me. You could do this if you didn't weigh that. You could do this if you didn't weigh that. My oldest brother just has a mean personality. My youngest brother is a sweetheart. My oldest brother will do anything for you, but growing up as a teenager, he was mean, you know, made fun of my elbows, just anything, you know, just the way he was, older brother thing. But he struggles with weight just like I do. And I'm at a point now where my self-esteem, I'm learning that because I am willing to not put up with anything in this marriage, that my self-esteem is based on now what I deserve, what I know I deserve, regardless if I'm in a 280-pound shell or if I'm in a 150-pound shell, which 170 is my weight loss goal. I don't know why I said 150. But it is based on who I am. I want to be happy. I want to be an example to my daughter. And I don't want to put up with just anything. I just don't. That's just not who I am anymore. I'm getting too old for it. And I don't think that I should have to just put up with anything. You know, I have fought 3 good years of this 4-year marriage, keeping it together. And I'm done. I'm done. I'm tired of fighting. God's will be done. If he makes some kind of magic move and will, but, you know, God gives us free will. It's his choice to be a man or not to be. At that point, God has nothing to do with it. It's his choice. And I have chose to be a woman, and I deserve a man, plain and simple. But at the same time, if I don't have one, I'm fine. That is what I'm happy about right now. I am 280 pounds and I am perfectly fine with being alone. Doesn't bother me. That is like one of the best places I've been in a long time. It's okay to not be with somebody. That's perfectly fine. I'm so happy to be able to say that, and to know that I won't stay in a marriage for 5 more years unhappy just to not be alone. It's a good place to be. You are worth something because you are you, because you are a good person. If you're a good person, I think everybody I clicked on and subscribed to is good people, but don't devalue yourself. Don't waste your time. Be sure that you're happy and that the person you're with loves and respects you. Don't take crap because you're scared to stand on your own 2 feet, or else you'll never find what you deserve. I believe in marriage wholeheartedly. I stayed in one for years past its expiration date to honor God. But I need to be honored. I need somebody that loves me. Not verbally does it, but physically shows me that he loves me. And that's with his honesty, his love, and his respect. And I just want to say that, where is your self-esteem? Does it lie on how you look? I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm 100% secure with how I look all the time. That is just not even, that has nothing to do with me. I am not, I don't think I'm ugly, but I don't, necessarily think, oh my goodness, I got it all together. I'm looking hot, I'm 280 pounds. And with self-esteem comes taking care of yourself. I'm more likely to put on makeup and do my hair and, all that stuff. I feel better. I did all the time when I felt better. Of course, I worked in a bank, so I had to be dressed up every day. But point is that, love yourself. Don't allow this to all. Don't allow somebody else's opinion or lack thereof, change your view on yourself. You are worth something because God made you. Period. Luckily, when I tell my daughter she's beautiful, she is, inside and out. But that's all I want to say today. It's thundering outside. Thank you, 11's a heavenly number, for sending this beautiful rain. We appreciate it here in Louisiana. And Rob Reno, check him out. He's awesome. Thank you.